Hello everyone, my name is Intense3 and welcome to my top 10 favorite Pokemon of all time. Now before I get into this guys, I will have to warn you that this is going to be the worst top 10 you'll ever see. Not in content, but in production. I'm doing this the easiest way I can, and that is not editing. So I'm just going to press spacebar a few times and get pictures on the screen. That's basically how I'm going to do this. No post-editing, because I do things in one shot. That's how I go. It's just how I roll, you know. No, that's not. It's just because it's the easiest way I can do it, and I really want to do this video, and this is how I thought of it. Let's do it tonight. Why not? So let's go. Let's start off with number 10. Let's start off with my man Treecko. He's one of those Pokemon that, you know, when you start a generation, you just kind of click to a Pokemon, you know what I mean? You kind of go, you know what? I like this Pokemon. To me, Treecko was just that. It's a grass type. It's just got this really cool evolutionary line that I don't know, just stuck with me when I was playing with him, and just worked to me. And it just worked. I don't know why. His design, it just screamed cool to me as a kid. Well, I was 12 years old when this generation came out, so it just screamed cool to me. So that's why he's number 10. No other reason. But number 9, guys, we're gonna have Ho-Oh, the legendary bird. The bird that I never could get. The bird of mystery for me. And you'll notice, guys, that mystery is going to be a key feature for a few Pokemon here, and it definitely is for Ho-Oh. Ho-Oh, well, the one thing that, you know, I did watch the anime as a kid. I watched episode 1. I saw Ho-Oh fly over as well as Ash in that episode, and went, what? What is that? What Pokemon? Wait, whoa. What is that? And I also remember playing the games and going, whoa, wait. The hell's, what is this bird? I haven't seen this bird, what is it? And then when Gold and Silver came out and going, oh my god, that's Ho-Oh! That's the bird from the anime! What? So that was crazy for me, having that mystery. It always stuck with me, and as well, probably, I played Silver a lot, so I had Lugia all the time. Not having Ho-Oh as my main Pokemon probably made it even more mysterious, because I never really got it. I did get it a few times, but I didn't play with it a lot of times, so for me not to have Ho-Oh was kind of one of those things like, oh, that's cool. You know, like, whenever I got it, I was like, oh, this is awesome. Like, it was never like a Ho-Oh again. Like, it was like, you know, sometimes you do that with some of the legendaries when you played enough. But Ho-Oh was like, I've got Ho-Oh, yes, Ho-Oh. So yeah, that's basically one of the things that I just really loved about Ho-Oh, and yeah, he's cool. So let's move on to another starter, and a starter Pokemon, guys, from the first generation. The only one, by the way, on my list from the first generation is a starter Pokemon. We're gonna go to Squirtle. Now, I know, where's Charmander? No, Charmander does not make my list, nor does Charizard, because I've never been a huge fan of either of the two. Like, now, granted, I've always liked Charizard, but to me, it's gotta be Squirtle. Squirtle and Bulbasaur are my two favorite out of the three. Now, now it's hard for me to pick the two. Now, I love Squirtle's design. I love Squirtle's evolved forms more than I like Bulbasaur's. But I always choose Bulbasaur in the game, because I like Bulbasaur in the game a little more. So, in general, out of the two Pokemon, Squirtle is my favorite. But in the game, I do love Bulbasaur more. But Squirtle is there and on this list because he is an amazing design. He is cool. In the anime, he was awesome. He evolves into a, like, massive... he has, like, he's just cool. There's nothing else to say about it. Like, Blastoise is one of the coolest things when he's got the, you know, cannons, and then now Mega Blastoise has just gotten cooler. Like, what is there to say about Blastoise and Squirtle hasn't been said other than they're awesome? They shoot water. Big water at you. Big water. Think of it for a second, how good that is. But, yeah, he's just cool. But, unfortunately, he does miss out on the next spot to another water Pokemon starter, Totodile. Totodile is in many ways, very similar to me as Squirtle in why I like him. But there is one difference, and believe me, I love anime Squirtle, but I love anime Totodile just a little bit more, because he's just a little bit crazy. You know, he's running around like it's just something. There's something about him that makes me every single time I see that picture, or every single time that I get him in the games and stuff like that, I just instantly get a smile on my face and go and start saying his name in the way it says it in the show, and just going, he was awesome. He was really awesome. This is cool. That's it. Like, he's a Feraligatr, which is just a beast. And then you've got Totodile, which is this cute, but also kind of, you know, vicious animal of Pokemon. They're not animals, are they? They're just Pokemon. Vicious Pokemon that's just really cool. There's just nothing else to say about that, but he's just one of those ones that made me laugh, and something makes me laugh, it's going to stick. So, that's out there. Now, we're going to move and continue on the water train to Suicune. Now, the legendary dogs. Now, I was speaking of mystery when I said about Ho-Oh. That kind of continues here with Suicune. One of those ones that you had to chase and get. And when you did, you were like, wow, this is just majestic. I mean, it's like, you know, how you see this like a ribbon going by it, and that has its tail. Like, it's just a majestic Pokemon that was hard to catch. That was it just looks so good. And just, as I said, so elegant and majestic. Also, again, similar thing as Ho-Oh, you know, one of those Pokemon that Ash sees in the anime when he first gets to the Johto region. It is Johto, right? I'm gonna say Johto. I better be right. Yeah, it is Johto. When he gets to Johto region and he sees the Suicune and it, like, you know, bounces off the lake and goes away, and you just see this, you know, majestic dog. I guess it's a dog running away. Awesome, and that again, it stuck with me. And you know, Entei was kind of close, but you know what? Suicune just has the look to me, and it has just that more elegance instead of that power that I find a little bit more cooler, because it's just like, you know, he stands there, he's still going to beat you like a boss, and he's going to damn look good while he's doing it. So, Suicune, you get my pick here, and we're going to go on past that, continue on the legendary train, and go to none other than Mew. Mew is the next Pokemon on the list, and for reasons, well, it's very easy for me to say. Mew was everything when you played Pokemon Blue or Pokemon Red or Pokemon Yellow. Mew was the one that you spoke to your friends, you went on your dial-up internet, and you said, how do I get him? And they always said, oh, don't you know? You just get a level 100 Marchamp. Was it Marchamp? It was Marchamp, pretty sure. Level 100 Marchamp, and use Strength on the truck at SSN. I did that, for the record. I actually did that. I had a Marchamp in my silver version. I had a level 100. I put it back to my blue version. You know, I restarted the game, put it back to my blue version, and tried it, and it didn't work. And I was very annoyed. I didn't understand. I was young, and it annoyed me. Until years later, I could finally catch him the legitimate cheat way. Yes, I know that makes no sense, but finally getting properly, and he's just awesome. Now, do I have that Mew card from the? I do right here. You know, and it moves into little things like getting stuff like this, getting this Mew card. You know, it's always been one of those Pokemon that's just elegant as well, and just awesome. Like, I remember watching the first movie. The first movie for me, the Pokemon first movie, was one of my favorite things, and to see him in that movie of the just embodiment of life and just enjoying life and everything, it's just so cool. Mew is the best. I also do have one of those ancient Mew cards, so let's say that boosted him up in my mind quite a lot too. But guys, let's move on to one that I can't really explain. Mankey. Mankey is here for one reason. Back in Pokemon Blue, I caught a level 3 Mankey. I then transferred that Pokemon Blue level 3 Mankey to my Pokemon Silver version. Now, this was a little bit later. Now, I never evolved him into Primate. I said no. I don't want you evolving Instead, I trained him to a level 100 Mankey. Because I could. Because it's Mankey. Because he's awesome. Why? I have no idea. I just loved him. I would love to ask Kid Me why I loved Mankey, but I don't even know. Because, I don't know, I just loved him. He was one of those Pokemon. I just went, yep, that one. I like that one. Alright, trained him. Level 100, let's go. And I did it, and he will always be one of my favorite Pokemon for that very reason. Guys, moving on to our top 3 Pokemon, we get Celebi. Now, very much like Mew in the way it goes, same thing, you could barely get him. You still can't get him in the games. Hell, I have a Mew card here. I have multiple Mew cards. I don't have any Celebi cards, and I've never had Celebi in the games. Because it is just unattainable. And I want to have it. It is that mystery to me that just eclipses Mew a little bit because I've never had Celebi. And I know I'm going to get it soon in the Generations packs. But still, it still eclipses me. It still makes me want to get it more because Celebi is an awesome design, has a couple awesome movies as well, and I want you in the game one day. I want you in the game. Hopefully I'll get it, but we'll see what happens. I'm going to play the games more for that to happen, I think. But Celebi is in my top 3, is my number 3. Now, guys, the top 2 can only be described in one way. They are cute as hell, and that is the only reason why they are in my top 2. So, number 2 is going to be Growlithe. Growlithe is a dog. It's a puppy. Puppies are cute. Real cute. And, you know, yes, it is Gen 1, but I did play a lot of Gen 1, Gen 2, and that thing. That guy right there. That guy right there. Just so good. Loved him so much. I said again, he was one of those Pokemon I would try and get. I'm pretty sure you can't get Growlithe in blue. I think I had to get it from a friend of mine. I think he had red, so I think he had to give me Growlithe. I just loved Growlithe in every way. It was just a cool thing. He was a fire-breathing dog. How could I not love that? I had a dog at that time too. I think that probably helped. I had a puppy around that time. So having a puppy and then getting a puppy in the game and being able to name it after your puppy in real life, you're just like, this is the coolest thing. And then you go, imagine my puppy could breathe fire. That would be awesome. My puppy, by the way, could not breathe fire. Never happened. I was really disappointed, actually. But Growlithe was still number 2 on my all-time top 10 favorite Pokemon. But guys, some of you who know me very well, some of you who've watched my stream for a long time, definitely know what my top pick is. For the others, you probably have no idea that it's Azurill. Azurill is my number 1 favorite Pokemon of all time. That is because it is the cutest Pokemon of all time. I don't care about your Eevees, your Sylveons, your Dedennes. I'm looking at the cards I have here. Dedenne is cute too, I'm not doing it wrong. I don't care about any of the Pokemon that you talk about. The card with the cutest Pokemon ever. Sorry. So this guy here, look at him. He's crying. It's so cute. He's got a little ball. He's got a tail. It's a ball. He's just sitting there. It's a cute blue ball. There's nothing to say about it. Look at his cute little legs and his cute little ears. And it does suck that he's, sad in a lot of the pictures. But, you know what? It only makes him cuter. It only makes him well, I turned Mario for a second. It only makes me go, oh, I wish I could have him and, make him feel better. Now, he is one of those Pokemon that I want to get back in the games. Now, I did have him in, is it Y? I think, no, I have Pokemon X, not Pokemon Y. Pokemon X, I'm pretty sure I had him, and I had him the Ami thing, and I was always, I would sit there, I haven't even finished the game, so like, the 4th badge, but I'll sit there for like half an hour and just play with him near me, because I love this Pokemon that much. He is my favorite Pokemon. He is the cutest ever. It's Azurill. There's no other way to put it here. Guys, that's my top 10. Let's run through it quickly for you guys here. Number 10, Trico. Number 9, Ho-Oh. Number 8, we got Squirtle. Number 7, Totodile. Number 6, Suicune. Number 5, Mew. Number 4, Mankey. Number 3, Celebi. Number 2, Growlithe. And number 1, this is Azurill. And it always will be. Thank you guys for watching. And I see you next time.